Welcome back to the Traceability in Food Businesses video series. I'm Jamie Miller, registered SQF consultant at Kellerman Consulting. Kellerman Consulting releases weekly training videos and important tips and strategies to help companies keep up to date with the latest food safety regulations. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button at the bottom of the video screen. In the last episode, we discussed traceability during processing, the importance of batch records, identification of work in progress and rework materials, and finished product identification. In this episode, we will discuss how to conduct a traceability exercise, how trace exercises and mock recalls differ, and the importance of testing both your traceability and recall systems. A traceability exercise is a test of a product through all stages of the traceability system, from receiving, stock rotation, processing, packaging, and all the way to finished product shipment. In the first episode of this video series, we discussed the difference between backward and forward traceability exercises. A fully functional traceability system should be able to trace materials or finished products at least one step backward or one step forward in the process or supply chain. Traceability exercises should be performed at a defined frequency to test the effectiveness of the traceability system. We recommend that a product trace exercise be conducted at a minimum of once annually and should include both forward and backward traceability tests. For any instance where a traceability exercise results in an inability to recover the appropriate amount of product, a repeat traceability exercise should be scheduled for as soon as possible after the implementation of corrective actions. When performing a traceability exercise, the traceability team or the employee conducting the exercise must select a material or finished product to perform that trace on. Sites that are in the beginning stages of implementing a traceability system may want to select a single raw material or a not so complicated finished product. Once the site becomes proficient and has a proven track record of successful traceability exercises, more complex materials or finished products should be selected in the order to try to challenge the traceability system. Challenging the traceability system can be accomplished in a number of ways. At Kellerman Consulting, we recommend performing traceability exercises on a variety of materials and inputs such as packaging materials, processing aids, finished product labels, or rework. We also recommend selecting complex raw materials that impact a wide range of finished products or finished products that are shipped to several customers on multiple dates to really perform a true test to see if the traceability system can withstand the entire site's production. Sites may also consider conducting traceability exercises on materials or products that span multiple shifts, including off shifts. Remember that the purpose of traceability exercises is to test the effectiveness of the traceability system for all material or product types at any given time. Challenging any traceability system is an excellent way to ensure that a site has the proper systems and processes in place before a recall or crisis occurs. The documentation of a traceability exercise is critical for the evaluation of a site's traceability system. When documenting a traceability exercise, sites should include a start time and finish time to determine how long it took to conduct the entire exercise. It is also important to document the amount of material or product that was recovered, including shrinkage and waste. Lastly, you must document any nonconformances or findings observed during the exercise and the associated corrective actions and preventive actions taken as a result of those nonconformances. Sites should strive to complete the traceability exercise within 4 hours of initiation and recover at least 98% of products or materials, including shrinkage and waste. When conducting a traceability exercise, it is industry best practice to review associated food safety and quality records from the batch selected for the trace. This includes critical control points or preventive control monitoring forms, chemical and physical tests, prerequisite records, cleaning and sanitation records, and any other relevant process documentation. In the event of a product recall, this information would be required for review, so practicing this activity during a traceability exercise prepares sites for these events in the event that they would actually happen. Now that we've discussed traceability exercises, let's review mock recalls. Though they are often referred to interchangeably, traceability exercises and mock recalls are very different in nature and evaluate different systems and processes. We've already established that traceability exercises are tests used to evaluate a site's ability to trace a product through each step of processing. Mock recalls, on the other hand, are tests used to evaluate a site's ability to recall or retrieve product once distributed. A recall program ensures that a site can trace raw materials, ingredients, packaging materials, and finished products. It also ensures the logistics of supplier or customer notification, internal and external communication, transportation, and disposal or destruction processes are properly prepared for any recall event. Mock recalls go beyond the activities of a traceability exercise and should include important activities such as the verification of contact information for customers and suppliers. It should also include legal and regulatory resources, development of communications to employees or external parties such as the media, and evaluation of disposition of the recalled material or finished product. Similar to traceability exercises, mock recalls should be conducted at defined frequencies. In general, testing for the plan annually is sufficient. The test should include full documentation of the mock recall outcome. It should identify nonconformances and should also identify associated corrective and preventive actions. In our final episode of the Traceability series, we will discuss the traceability and mock recall requirements in the major GFSI schemes. These GFSI schemes include SQF, BRC, FSSC 22000, and Primus GFS. Thank you for watching. For more food safety training videos and resources, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel or follow us on LinkedIn.